Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Drew Pomeranz will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
KOLTEN WONG will stand in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the designated hitter, KOLTEN WONG.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
The 2-0 on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
In the second spot tonight, third baseman, Greg Garcia.
Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys. You're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sacrifice attempt here. Ramirez gloves it, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over.
Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Benintendi has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on KOLTEN WONG. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Here's RANDAL GRICHUK, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. That misses. 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
The 2-1 on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Second baseman, Jed.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 17 home runs and 46 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Adams now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Three runs already home here. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Lance Lynn will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, GRICHUK. He's got it 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
We're looking at one hot ball club right now. They're playing well coming into the game, and now here we are in the bottom of the first inning, and they've already got a 3-0 lead. This team is on a roll. They're doing everything right.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Pham is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Standing in, Johnny Peralta. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Johnny Peralta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. On, he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. On, he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic.
Yadier.
I'm looking at HANLEY Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit toward the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, center field number 20, Tommy Pham.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
The 0-1 delivery. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. Cards lead it 3-0. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Stephen Piscotty. You can play this guy all over the diamond. That seems to be the theme. He fits right into those versatile players. He's right at the top of the list.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown him a fastball yet, and right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
2 and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the
KOLTEN
Cardinals.
No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Nope,
curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And now a pitch on the way. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Third baseman, Greg Garcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Set to deliver on 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
GRICHUK.
Stepping in now, GRICHUK, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 3-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the height. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. GRICHUK has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And that misses inside, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner goes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He'll try it again from first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lynn comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2 down, runners at first and second. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Big pitch early, the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading
He'll
off
try
from
to
St.
get
Louis.
it going here to begin the
Second
4th.
baseman, Jed Jerko.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Digging in now, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 2-2 one more time. To first. Ramirez fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch on its way, and he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is pulled into right, and Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one, he got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 2-2 pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Tucker Barnhart, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Sliced down the left side, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and that ends the inning. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadi Molina to lead things off.
Molina.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-2 to Molina. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Center field.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
The 1-2 pitch. Out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Kolten Wong will stand in, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
2 strikes.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Piscotty, 1 away.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Get that ball out of here.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that they're just above the middle of the pack in the AL, currently 6th best in that department. Outside, 2-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
batting, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Scorched to third. On to first, and it's dropped.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail 3-2. Stephen Wright takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35, Stephen Wright.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Greg Garcia.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Hey now, turn 2 here.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Pedroia on to first, and they get the double play.
the batter, left fielder, RANDAL GRICHUK.
RANDAL GRICHUK will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Xander Bogaerts.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And And this is taken outside for ball one.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball two.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And he just misses with a curveball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in to try it again, Pablo Sandoval. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery, and this is drifting foul back into the stands. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to play it is GRICHUK, and that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Kevin Segrist takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Kevin Segrist.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing of bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Bogarts is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Ramirez.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. In now, Jose Ramirez, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Second and third, 2 away. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Molina is under it. And that retires the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, JACKE. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
JACKE.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a knuckleball. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. Popped high in the air. Calling for it. Ramirez looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One and two, here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the 3rd out. Cards leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Jonathan Broxton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jonathan Broxton.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
HANLEY Ramirez.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted in the air to center. Pham will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Grounded to the right. Jerko showing off his range. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Broxton sets. First pitch on the way. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Leaves a slider right over the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox lead 1. Still tied 3-3. Standing in, Tommy Pham. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Kolten Wong will stand in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Here we go. Turn 2.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Riding in once again, Greg Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Brett Cecil is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Brett Cecil.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Benintendi.
Hit hard towards center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
That ball looked like it started behind him, and he hung in there, and the ball stays inside still, and he gets the base hit on it.
Rusney Castillo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 38, Rusney Castillo.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Come on.
I'm set with the 0-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Cecil comes set. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's the first strike, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Dustin Pedroia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit hard right to Peralta out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. The historic Old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Blake Swihart is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 23, Blake Swihart.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Stephen Piscotty.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. Chopped in front of home plate. Swihart scoops it up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Randal.
Here's Randal Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he misses there. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, JACKE.
Digging in and looking for more, JACKE. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. Wisely lays off the knuckleball there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that ball looked like a good pitch right there. That could have been strike 3. I got to calm myself down. But so does he. He's got to just calm down. We all saw the pitch. But what he's got to do now is execute again.
Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And that knuckleball had a mind of its own. Missed way high. Ball 3.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Matt Adams. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Trevor Rosenthal comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. A wave and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And that misses here. Ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's Mookie Betts. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Jerko ranging into shallow right. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike two. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The Scotty's on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. To Scotty racing back to the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied at 3-3. So coming to the plate, Johnny Peralta. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The batter, number 4. Catcher Yadier Molina.
So digging in now, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2.
Center fielder number 28, Tommy Pham.
Standing in, Tommy Pham. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for route number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now the pitch. 3-2 now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Now a bunt attempt here. Garcia is right there. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. The 0-1. Now a curveball. Blocked by Molina. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average down at an even 220. 5 homers, 27 driven in. The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now this is lined into left center, and it's going to get down out there. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Stephen Wright earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.